Good morning, guys.
All right, all right, all right. Guess what we're doing today?
Hey, we're talking about tequila.
We're gonna go Tequila Pantalones, and this is Matthew McConaughey's tequila. Notice we only bought one. That is because the scores aren't that great, but I want to try it for myself. There are other brands that are made at this same that same exact distillery that have way higher scores, like Nihenta. Nihenta's made at the same place, but let's get into that a minute later.
What is that? 1614?
$14.99, is it?
1614.
Oh, 1614. Okay, this is a different one then. Sorry, my bad. I thought it was $14.99. That was the other one that you had in your hand the other day.
I did.
Okay. Well, y'all, we've got a few recordings that we're going to do today, and today is going to be a different mix-up. We're going to do some mixed drinks later. But one of the ones we're also going to do, as you can see, it's almost gone. I've had this for several years, and this is Hill's Absinthe. But the absinthe takes a special mix to make it right. So first of all, I've got this wonderful absinthe glass that a friend of mine gave me. So first what you do is you take your absinthe and you pop it into the bottom of the glass.
Without spilling it all over. And while
That's right.
he's doing that, let me talk to you about the Neat Glass Company. Since we're talking about glasses, they are our wonderful sponsor. And you can head over to get any of their glassware 15% off using our promo code SSCNEAT. And you can then figure out what the artist really wants you to know.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to run grab some sugar to throw in there to put the water to drip over.
And we've got the travel kit. This is not 15% off, but it is a special presentation when you go into a place. It's absolutely fantastic being able to say, hey, can you try my glass because I want to see what's really going on in there. And you might say, well, all bars seem to have the same stuff. Why would you want to do that? Guys, it's about the experience that you create for yourself and enjoying what you drink. So that is why. Also, if you made it this far, please like, share, subscribe, and send us to someone who you don't think has seen us and help us continue to grow because we're getting close to the 1,000. And when we do, we're sending out some bottles.
That's right. 1 bourbon and 1 tequila. All right. So now with the fancy dancy glass, you put the top on there. You put your sugar, you put your absinthe, and then you get a couple of cubes of ice cubes. You pop it in there, and then it's going to drip and melt. And then once it mixes within there, it actually creates a savory, a sweet, little bit savory cocktail. But this is going to take a little while. So that's why we're introducing I haven't even started drinking yet. Introducing it in this one, our first video of the day. And then we're just going to pop it off over here to the side. So as it drips, once it gets ready, we'll create the video for that. Oh, yeah. But now let's get into the main star of this particular episode. This one, like I said, is Matthew McConaughey's. It's made at 1614. They go ahead and do 40% alcohol by volume, so 80 proof. The agaves are coming from the valley, so it should have some minerality to there, but we'll see. Stainless steel tanks, open air fermentation without fibers, using copper pot stills. They use a roller mill to crush it, distill it twice. They cook it by an autoclave, big power pressure cooker at high pressure. They are telling us that this is organic and gluten-free. Before the whole, rigmarole with the CRT, it used to be called additive-free, but now they're not allowed to say that. That's kind of against the rules. What are you getting on the nose?
It's very agave forward.
It's not that bad. I do get the agave, and I like that.
I'm not getting very many minerals though. It's just, for me, agave. Here you go.
I'm getting, yeah, just pretty much just agave, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. No, I want to get agave. There's slight mint in the upper, like 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. It's not bad, but other than that, you're right. Agave.
Here you go. Let's try it, y'all. It's very light on the palate.
I was going to say that because remember our first drink last week when we were starting off? It was a high proof. And I'm telling you, both of our mouths were like on fire. Maybe this is just because we're too used to high proofs everything, you know?
Right, but we've got some high proofs coming up. So, I mean, to start where we could taste, not necessarily a bad thing, guys.
I mean, even on the first taste, which I don't like to really talk about, it wasn't bad. It was just, quick. It was washed down.
I mean, it's very watery, the consistency, but it's fresh water.
Yeah, no, you're right. It is very watery. And I'm talking a slight warming of black pepper at the very finish. But other than that, it's agave and water and black pepper.
I might even say just a hair of cinnamon. Just a hair.
Yeah, and all of these are very, very light flavors. There's not a lot to this. So I kind of would put this, I mean, it's good.
It's not an easy sipper on a nice hot day.
Oh, yeah. This would be great in ranch water. Oh, my gosh.
So.
A ranch water would be perfect. Some lime, some soda water. I have no problem. It's not the best one I've ever had. But it's probably because it's so
for
watery.
$50. Priced right or overpriced?
$47. But $50. Yeah, $50 is rounding up. It's fair. In today's market, it's kind of fair. If it were normal times, I would say that should be really more like a $30, $40 bottle. But we're not too far off. We're not that far off. Again, out of the three, this one had the highest score on the Tequila Matchmaker. Even Tequila Bear, Jay Bear, he had said that it's good. It's not the best, but it's good. It's fair.
Like I said, I think this would be a great, boat cocktail, throw it on there, go out and make you something. Yeah, make you a nice drink. This you can sip a long time.
You're not paying $150 for a Blanco, so you don't care if you throw it around.
Right, and like I said, you can drink it a long time.
You don't care if your buddies on your boat go ahead and drown themselves in the whole bottle before you get a second glass of that same tequila.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Not at all.
But hey, guys, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. We're getting our first our bubble. We're getting our first drip here, so it's going to take a couple episodes before that one's ready.
And always remember to sip, savor, and celebrate. Salute.